Well, it is cold out here in New York City.
On a frigid day earlier this month, 16 top snowboarders, hand-picked from around the globe, met at the East River Park in Manhattan's Lower East Side to snowboard against one of the most famous skylines in the world.
You don't really see anything go down in New York. I mean, I've seen a rail jam once. It's pretty hokey. It's pretty not that rad. And I'm excited to check it out tonight because look how massive this jump is.
Over a 3-week period, a 90-foot-high ramp was erected next to the Williamsburg Bridge, making the competition the largest urban snowboarding event in North America.
This is the first ever snowboard contest of its size in New York City. There's never been anything like this. Crowd, the lights, the city backdrop.
Snowboarding's dream team competed for a piece of the $100,000 prize, throwing dangerous tricks 50 feet in the air, then landing the double-sided pyramid.
Well, it's a super unique feature, just the fact that it's spine. I mean, I was talking to a bunch of the guys, and you know, a lot of them can't even remember the last time they hit a hip, much less like a spine feature like this, which allows you to go both ways.
The free show attracted 20,000 fans who witnessed high-level performances from some of the biggest names in the sport without having to hit the slopes.
Shaun White, I'd say, is awesome. Travis Rice, Andreas Wigg, that's a favorite. These guys are the best at what they do.
Instead, the slope came to the fans.
Bringing this type of event to New York, to the city, is great. I think that it's going to open up a lot of people's eyes to snowboarding and hopefully get people involved.
You don't really get to see anything like this. It's like, you look around, it could be like Colorado right now. It's pretty weird.
The cost to stage this event was in the 6-figure range, primarily because of the ramp's design.
It started out in the spring, and been working on it ever since with site visits, illustrations online. Actual on-site work started about 3 weeks ago when the Peak Resort snowmaking crew came on board, and we needed about 1,600 cubic yards and ended up with an awful lot more due to the cold temperatures here in New York City. And then about 2 weeks ago, Stackbox came in and they started building the structure beneath the snow. And this past week, SPT came in and we began the snow shaping on the feature.
Though the pros made it look easy, this was one of the most challenging competitions, as the huge structure allowed a very small margin for error.
Speed is definitely an issue here, coming up with the right speed for them, making sure the feature is progressive for the riders so that they're comfortable on it and they can really push the limits.
Even if you drift 5 feet to the right or left towards your landing, you're dropping quite a ways. But the good part about this jump is that you actually step up to the landing. So by the time you land, you actually have less momentum than you took off with.
At the end of the night, New Jersey's own Shane Pospisil took first, putting on quite a show with his creative and innovative tricks.
I was landing all my runs, I started feeling tricks I wanted to land, and having my family here and all my friends from Jersey, it couldn't be better.